This is Paige with Front Page Metal News, and I'm talking with Dan from Love and Death. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Well, since the April release of the Chemicals EP, Love and Death has been touring and promoting new music. How has that been going?
It's been going really good. We just wrapped up this POD and Red tour, and that went really smooth. And those are great guys, good homies of ours. So good crowds, and the people seem to be. That was our first tour under the new name, Love and Death. So people seem to really be picking it up and responding positively to it. So we got a nice, crazy, busy year ahead of us, and looking forward to it, and hope the positive feedback keeps rolling in. It's definitely nice going on under a band name. Instead of Brian Head Welch and the guys behind him. Now it's like more of a band. So.
Is that why you guys decided to use the band name?
It's one of the reasons. Yeah, he kind of it was so much focus on on him, and then it was just him with a backing band, and he was tired of that. He wanted to be part of a team again. Get back into that band feel, because it's a whole different feel, than having this guy pay to play for you, as opposed to having guys who are contributing to the music. Like this new album, we all put our thoughts into it and everything. It wasn't just him coming to us and having us play stuff. You know what I mean? It was just different this time. So.
Cool. I see that you guys will be touring throughout the summer as well. Will you be doing a tour to support the release of the full album?
Oh yeah, once it comes out in October, we're going to be heading out, and then there's talk right now, just heading overseas with Red again and stuff like that. So there's lots of stuff in the works.
So what can you tell us about the new music? What was the recording process like? How has that been going?
Well, it's still going for a few of the songs, but there's a bunch done already, and basically Head would come to me with some song ideas, and then he'd put them to a click track, and then I would just throw my drums to it, whatever, and went in the studio with Jason Rao, who I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he produced Breaking Benjamin and Red, all the Red stuff. He was in Red for a while, and he does a lot of work with a ton of bands, and anyway. We worked with him on the drums and everything, and then then Head went back in and did his vocals over that. So it's actually really smooth and an awesome, fun process. So and we're still hammering out some new ones now, and then once October hits, they'll be slamming. It's kind of that. It'll still keep that everything you loved about old Korn with a new twist on it. The mainstream edge to it. So. We're all pretty excited about it.
Nice. What sort of an impact do you hope Love and Death's music makes?
I just wanted to, honestly, as long as it impacts you, I just want you to get something out of it. We're not, he's not trying to preach to people. He's not trying to push anything on anybody. He's just, this new band and this album and everything, it's kind of, as opposed to Save Me From Myself, where it was really heavy on the preachy side, I think that kind of turned people off too. Some people off to that. So he's he knows now to keep that stuff kind of undertones. You know what I mean? It's not. He wants to write mainstream rock. Heavy mainstream rock. That's what he's going for now. And so that's what we are. So you know what I mean? Just as long as you feel something when you listen to it.
Great.
You know what I mean?
Well, do you feel like the band is really coming together in the new music as far as working together?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've all had a chance to, Michael Valentine had his original members, so me and him and Head have been jamming since '09, and then, JR, we picked him up, we had him for about a little over a year now, and, he's really come into his own and gotten used to him, and, he fits in, and, everyone's really, contributing musically. And, it's awesome. So, the whole styles are really mixing all together.
Cool. Well, how do you see the future of the band?
Well, the future, it's just, it's kind of one of those things, he's been out since 2009 under his own name, and now he's coming out under a band name, so it's kind of like starting all over again, and we've been learning that the hard way on some things, and it's definitely been an uphill battle but I feel like now it's finally starting to, people are starting to finally pick it up and notice that he's back, and I think the future is going to be really good because I know he needs to, since he's crossing, he's not just doing the Christian stuff anymore, and he's not just doing the main, he's kind of he's hitting both. So kind of like, like how Red and Skillet and POD does, and Flyleaf and all those bands, like, so now he understands that he needs to do that too, and so he's opened up to a whole new market to himself, you know what I mean? And then there's people are kind of rediscovering him, so I think the future is really good for this band.
I guess one thing I'm kind of curious about, were you worried at all because of his obvious affiliation with Korn? Were you worried, like, how fans were going to react to the new music, or did you think that was not going to affect it at all?
I thought, no, see, here's the thing, I always encourage to keep the Korn label attached to this band, you know what I mean? Like, I like the fact that, the riffs and stuff are very, Korn-like and stuff like that. That's what made him, so I think don't ever run away from that. And I was really happy that, he keeps that stuff. And as far as, like, the fans go, I mean, there's always haters out there, who think, are going to badmouth him just because he left, and that, you just have to deal with that. But, I mean, I think that everyone can respect the music. No one can, even the people who, hate him will get on there and you say, oh, the music's good, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm not really too concerned about it. If anything, I think it's going to be more positive, like he's going to get all those fans back that, left him, and he is already, so.
So the fans seem to be reacting positively for the most part to your new music?
Yeah, everyone seems to be digging it, and our video just came out, a couple, like 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago almost, and it's already, over 200,000 views, so, like 250,000 views, so, I mean, it's not, people are reacting pretty positive.
So basically the tour's been going well and everything has been good with that. Have you been getting to hang out with the fans at all and kind of get their perspective since,
Oh, yeah.
with Ed being in Korn and, with him being a born-again Christian, like, have you been able to talk with them about how they feel with sort of the transitions that he's making?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, it's, we make it a point to go out every night and talk to fans every night, and kind of get it. I want to get feedback. I want to know what they liked, what they didn't like, and it's been great. The feedback's like all positive, and people who don't even respect what he believes, like if that's not their religious belief, which is totally cool. You know what I mean? Like it's awesome, man. Like if it's not, but if it, even if it's not, they still respect him for what he is. He's a metal. He's a great metal musician. And he can play his guitar and he sings great, and so it's just everyone respects that. Regardless of what the religious beliefs are and stuff. So no, honestly, all the feedback we've gotten on this tour and all the shows so far and everything has been nothing but positive. Knock on wood. So I'm not too worried about it.
Awesome. Well, I guess my last question is, what can fans expect to see if they check out one of your shows?
Just intensity, just lots of emotion, lots of just power. Like it's just, we hit hard, we play hard, I don't know, it's just, I mean, like, you're definitely going to get something from it. I mean, I want you to take something away from it, but it's just, we put on, like, I like to think we put on the best possible live show we can, and it's going to be just like the album, if not better, and just, come check it out for yourself, It's a lot of energy, so.
Oh, that sounds great. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about that I didn't mention?
Let's see, we got the video, everything. Just come check us out this summer, this fall, everywhere. We're going to be, I guarantee we're going to be in a town near you. I promise you that. And, I'm looking forward to seeing how fans react to us. And we're going to be hitting a lot of mainstream tours. And, check us out on Sirius, Octane, and XM Hard Drive and all that stuff. And, call and get, just check it out. And I hope everyone likes the new album.
Well, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.